Welcome to Farming Aid.
Ever think you've seen every amazing animal on the planet? Think again. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the animal kingdom's most hidden giants. Get ready to discover the secret keepers, unmasking 3 incredible wild cattle you've never seen. We're not talking about buffalo, bison, or your average cow. We're diving deep into remote jungles, scaling sheer mountain cliffs, and exploring lost worlds to reveal 3 legendary and nearly unknown species of wild cattle. These aren't just rare animals, they're living fossils, ecosystem engineers, and some of Earth's most bizarre creatures, yet almost no one knows they exist. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on this adventure into the unknown. You're about to see wildlife secrets very few people have ever witnessed. Let's begin. Our first journey takes us into the dripping, primordial heart of Southeast Asia, to a place where sunlight is a fractured commodity and the air thrums with the chorus of life and decay. Here, in the dense bamboo thickets and flooded river valleys, treads a creature of such profound strangeness and majesty that it seems conjured from myth, the Kouprey. The very name, derived from the Khmer language, means forest ox, but that simple label belies its almost alien grandeur. The Kouprey is a ghost, in more ways than one. It is the most mysterious large mammal on Earth, so rarely glimpsed in the last half-century that it balances on the knife's edge between legend and reality, and may, heartbreakingly, already have tipped over into extinction without our final certainty. Imagine an ox sculpted from smoke and silver moonlight. The Kouprey's coat is a sleek, dark gray that gleams with a peculiar silvery sheen, as if dusted with ash. Its legs are long and strikingly white, like stockings dipped in chalk, allowing it to move with a startling, graceful gait through the tangled undergrowth. But its head is its crown of peculiarity. Both males and females possess long, elegantly curved horns that sweep upward and outward in a lyre shape, but the bull's horns are truly extraordinary. As he ages, the broad, frayed tips of his horns begin to split and unravel, creating a distinctive, feathery appearance unique in the bovine world. His face is long, with a massive, dangling dewlap that swings from his neck, and deep-set, mournful eyes that seem to hold the secrets of a forest we have lost. The Kouprey was a nomad of the seasonal forests, following the rains and the growth of new grass, its migratory paths woven into the fabric of the Indo-Chinese wilderness. It was a keystone species, shaping the forest clearings and maintaining the delicate balance of its realm. Yet, war, habitat fragmentation, and hunting have silenced its footsteps. The last confirmed sighting was decades ago. The Kouprey is now the ultimate secret keeper, its truth perhaps forever locked in the silent, inaccessible jungles, a haunting reminder of what we stand to lose before we even truly knew it existed. We travel now from the vanishing mists of Southeast Asia to a realm of rock, wind, and sheer audacity, the dizzying cliffs of the Himalayas and the Tibetan Plateau. Here, gravity is challenged daily by a bovine that defies all expectation, the Takin. If the Kouprey is a ghostly specter, the Takin is a solid, powerful golem of myth, a creature that looks assembled from the parts of other animals by a whimsical deity. Its nickname, the gnarly goat antelope, hints at its confusion, but genetic science confirms it. The Takin is a true, large-bodied bovine, most closely related to the musk ox. To look upon a Takin is to witness evolutionary improvisation at its finest. It is massively built, with a stout, barrel-shaped body supported on sturdy, column-like legs, and a large, Roman-nosed head that speaks of brute strength. Its most distinctive feature is a peculiar, swollen-looking nose bone structure, which is believed to act as a natural humidifier, warming and moistening the frigid, thin air of its high-altitude home before it reaches the lungs. But the Takin's true genius lies in its chosen domain. This is a beast that climbs like a mountain goat. It traverses near-vertical cliffs and precarious ledges with a calm, deliberate confidence that belies its bulky tonnage. Watching a herd of Takin, with their shaggy, golden or dark brown coats, move across a sheer rock face is to watch a mountain move itself. They create and follow pathways that seem invisible to the human eye, ascending to alpine meadows in summer and descending to forested valleys in winter, their hooves engineered for both gripping rock and plowing through snow. They are the landscape architects of the sky, their grazing patterns shaping the high meadows and their very presence defining the ecosystem. The Takin is also shrouded in local legend. In Bhutan, it is celebrated as the national animal, linked to tales of a great lammergeier vulture and a magical creation. While still vulnerable, the Takin's remote and rugged fortress has, for now, been its salvation. It is a secret keeper of the heights, a bullish monarch of the impossible climb, a testament to life's ability to not just endure, but to master the most extreme environments. For our third and final revelation, we descend from the Himalayan rooftops but remain in a world of profound isolation, on the forested mountain slopes of a Southeast Asian archipelago. Here, in the dwindling rainforests of the Indonesian island of Sulawesi, lives a bovine so bizarre, so primitive in appearance, that it is often called a living fossil, the Anoa. Do not be fooled by its modest size. The Anoa is the smallest wild cattle in the world, standing barely a meter at the shoulder. What it lacks in stature, it more than makes up for in sheer, uncompromising ferocity and ancient lineage. There are two kinds, the lowland Anoa and the even rarer mountain Anoa. Both looking like miniature water buffalo that have been distilled to their most essential, formidable form. Their hides are exceptionally thick and dark, their legs are dainty but strong, and their horns are their claim to bovine fame. Unlike the sweeping curves of other species, the Anoa's horns are straight, sharp daggers that point rigidly backward. They are simple, deadly efficient, and perfect for navigating dense jungle thickets without snagging. The Anoa is the phantom of the Sulawesi understory. It is a solitary and intensely secretive animal, leaving only subtle signs of its passage, a hoofprint in the mud, a wallow in a hidden forest clearing, a stripped sapling. It is a browser, not a grazer, using its prehensile tongue to select leaves, fruits, and ferns. But its petite size belies a legendarily fierce temperament. When cornered or threatened, the Anoa does not flee. It charges with terrifying speed and determination, its sharp horns aimed with lethal intent. Local hunters regard it with a mix of respect and fear, telling stories of its courage. The Anoa represents an ancient branch of the bovine family tree that split from its relatives millions of years ago, evolving in splendid isolation on its island refuge. This isolation, once its protector, is now its curse. With Sulawesi's forests being ravaged for agriculture and mining, and the animals hunted for their meat and hides, the Anoa's secret world is collapsing around it. It is a secret keeper on the brink, a tiny, defiant relic of a bygone age, holding the genetic history of an entire lineage within its compact, armored frame. The stories of the Kouprey, the Takin, and the Anoa are not merely tales of zoological curiosity. They are parables of interconnection, resilience, and loss. The Kouprey, the forest phantom, teaches us about the finality of mystery, that some wonders may vanish before we comprehend them, leaving only a silhouette of regret on the wall of history. Its potential extinction is a silent alarm bell for the entire Indo-Chinese ecosystem, a removal of a cornerstone we never fully understood was holding up the arch. The Takin, the Cliff King, embodies audacious adaptation. It shows us that life does not merely survive constraints, it weaponizes them. Its mastery of the vertical world is an inspiration, a demonstration that strength is not just about power, but about precise application in a niche no one else can fill. Its continued survival, though precarious, is a victory for the preservation of intact, wild landscapes. The Anoa, the living fossil, is a stark reminder of the fragility of evolutionary marvels. It carries within it millions of years of unique history, a genetic archive that is irreplaceable. Its fierce struggle for existence in Sulawesi's shrinking forests is a microcosm of the global biodiversity crisis, a small, brave holder of ancient secrets being overwhelmed by a tide of human expansion. Unmasking these secret keepers is more than just expanding our bestiary of the fantastic. It is an act of witness. In learning their names, Kouprey, Takin, Anoa, we take the first step in shouldering the responsibility of their survival. They are not creatures of fantasy, they are real, they are critical, and they are slipping away. They shape their worlds, seed their forests, maintain their cliffs and clearings. In an age where we feel we have charted every corner of the globe, these incredible wild cattle stand as proof that wonder still persists, hidden in plain sight, in the form of a silvery ghost in a Cambodian thicket, a golden behemoth on a Himalayan ledge, or a tiny, armored knight in an Indonesian rainforest. Their survival is a test of our willingness to value the mysterious, protect the improbable, and fight for the silent architects of our natural world. So, what did you think? The Kouprey, the Takin, and the Anoa, these aren't just names, they're living legends, hidden in plain sight. We've journeyed from the vanishing jungles of Southeast Asia, to the impossible cliffs of the Himalayas, to the ancient forests of Sulawesi to uncover their secrets. These three incredible wild cattle prove that our planet still holds unbelievable mysteries and animals that defy imagination. The Kouprey's story is a haunting warning about losing a species before we truly knew it. The Takin shows us ultimate adaptation, a king of the vertical world. And the fierce, tiny Anoa is a living fossil fighting for survival. But here's the real takeaway: knowing their story changes everything. These secret keepers are more than just rare animals, they're keystone species, ecosystem architects, and irreplaceable pieces of our natural world's puzzle. Their survival is a test for all of us. If you want to see more content uncovering Earth's hidden animals, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration. We have more secret species, forgotten predators, and mysterious creatures coming your way. Help share their story. Share this video with a friend who loves wildlife. Every view spreads awareness, and awareness is the first step toward protection. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, explore the unknown, and remember, the greatest adventures are often hiding just out of sight. See you in the next video.